So, sir, from morning to night, sir, every 24/7, you need to maintain the standards. Like
Yes.
everything you need to maintain on point, like temperature, like power fluctuations, everything, and sterilization, everything. So,
Yes.
how do you maintain that, sir?
That is what I have told you. Like in the during working hours, we'll make sure nothing happens. Once we go back home, there will be something to monitor. We don't know what. There could be a power fluctuation. There could be a depletion of gas. There could be a temperature fluctuation that from 37 to it can drop it to somewhere. We don't know what's happening behind our working hours or anything. So just to make sure that even after our working hours or even after we go out, we make sure that the standards are maintained. That is where our incubators, our alarm system, that is called Citrix alarm system, that comes in place. What actually does is, it is a beautiful that they have designed that even there is a slight fluctuation, within 5 minutes it will give us an alarm to first person who is nearby. If that person is not responding, within 2 minutes the intimation will go to the higher authority. So there is 3 levels of intimation. One is text message, one is calls, that directly we will receive a call, there is an issue with your incubator or anything. If even that person is not responding, within a minute there will be an alarm system which will alarm the whole building. Whoever is in the charge will go and check and solve the problem.
So, sir, there is a myth that the babies born through IVF can get genetical abnormalities more compared to the normal pregnancy. So, is that true, sir?
No. Even in the natural conception, if you can see, there are many genetical abnormalities, but with IVF you can diagnose, you can prevent that diagnosis, that genetic inherited diseases or any abnormalities which is going to happen to the baby if you are going through a PGTA.
So, sir, most people will feel like the entire process of IVF is painful and invasive, like the egg collection and embryo transfer, everything. Is it really painful?
But it is not that much painful procedure, as there are many other procedures which is very really invasive. It is minimally invasive. It is not that much invasive as people are predicting it out. It is little invasive. You will have a little pinch pain or something during the procedure because you are doing under anesthesia. After a hour or two, you are good to go to home. There is nothing that you have to get admitted for a whole day, 2 days or 3 days.
So, sir, are there any risks of transferring multiple embryos?
Multiple embryos, risk of transferring multiple embryos. Yes, multiple gestation is a trouble. Like there could be a small cervix or cervical incompetence per se, that it can only hold only one baby. In such cases, transferring two is not advisable. Beforehand itself, we know that we have to transfer only one embryo based on the patient's condition.
So, how do you manage the embryo development after fertilization, sir?
That as fertilization happens from the day zero, after day zero is the where we fertilize the egg. The next day is the fertilization happens, that is after 17 or 18 hours. So during that time we make sure whichever is the normal fertilized embryo, we only take that and transfer into another dish of fresh media where we let that grow. On the day 3 we check and we culture it properly.